Okay, guys, well, honestly, to my behalf, there's something like I've been noticing where I've been taking note of for quite a bit. And it's not just by the one thing. Okay, I guessing what you might instantly think of the title, well, no. Nothing to do with that one since I already long dealt with it, but it will be part of something that I'm going to have to say here for you guys since, well, I just want to be honest with you guys since, hey, I've even been noticing, even from my behalf, than just a person that I'm kind of with that's, you already guys knows Avery, right? Well, aka Weather. Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to be a little bit brutal with you guys. Well, it's simply the fact that, yes, we all kind of trying to get rid of some things in our lives, right? And it's been a while since I even did this kind of wholesome message for the people out there. And I figured, well, considering how the power's been going for the past while, I have to be admitting, but this one's gonna be just a bit brutal. But it's a truth you're gonna have to accept, guys. Just from what I have to say versus the others' conspiracies on their point of views and their life conceptions. Well, to start it all off, and before you guys click off the video, well, I'm probably going to assume let's just say 50% of you did, because it's going to be basically what I'm talking about. And I could tell by the average views, guys, so don't lie to me of that BS, thank you. Now, with the canceling out of that, but here's what I'm going to be talking to you guys about. Here's simply the facts where, okay, there's one thing we already know in common between you two, right? And how we all want to individually become and have our own, each and our own different purposes, right? And what kind of videos we want to make. But here's a conception that I have always known that deep down the heart where I'm not one of those kind of people. And basically, fucking all of you down, like, just for simply giving the simplicity of a wannabe YouTuber, well, that's long gone the road, pal. Nice try. Yes, I am getting more of an aggressive tone that for the past few videos I've been making lately. Well, it's going to be connected to one of those, so I don't care if you click it off or not, but I'm going to explain it to you anyway, for those who stuck around. But there is this one thing that I would be pointing out. If it's something you can't handle, please leave the video if you really can't handle it. Otherwise, if you can handle it, stick onto the video and you'll be able to hear what I have to say about this. So recently, well, things been brewing up for not just me, and don't even get the idea that's just a selfish opinion than just, oh, it's another one of those YouTubers like that would do it for attention. Like, bitch, go suck a dick for that. Like, seriously. If you even think about them retards. Pieces of garbage like those would really do not want to do that right now here. Especially at a time like this. Well, the truth is, we've been going down deep and down. Always digging a hole deeper, deeper, and deeper. When there's something we've all keep forgetting. That there's always YouTube for one thing. But when it comes to someone else's perspective, when they even reach out, almost when I used to be one of them, when I reached out for help for the many years I can recall it on, and probably a few other of my friends would do at the same time. But that would be just simply because the selfish actions. And one of them, well, I'd certainly get a nice example if you guys watched that video and obviously withstand the whole drama where I was getting sick and tired of her bullshit because, yes, it looks like she may look like that she learned that stuff on her own, but I'll be telling the truth here. That she learned some of this shit because I helped her in the past. And basically, this is where it all gets mixed up. The trust and betrayal. Well, you see how that all goes down where, and pretty much I don't even have to say it when there's a few videos that, if you look a little more closer, and for those who've been on my channel for enough time, well, you would definitely see the answer to why. I'll be honest with you guys. If you're just here for just the sake of the views and thrills of, entertainment, well, then you're gonna be wrong for this, for the half of the videos I make about it. When I actually do some videos that people are not gonna like. But there's always this one golden rule that you, basically, about, let's say, 64% of the people out there globally wouldn't do. That if you don't want to watch it, don't click on it. Otherwise, it's just a waste of view for someone else to have to go see in the analytics. And that's basically what people's been so stuck up on lately. They've more been focused on their wants versus needs. Where I've been telling that straight message for about at least two of the chunk of the years I've been making. For some things I've been helping out my own friends that I want to give them support as well. And you think I just make these videos for just shits and giggles? No. Sure, there may be some videos I would, but there's only a conception I would make as if there's something serious going on. That means you guys in particular are going to have to either suck it up or just simply leave the channel. That is the simplest I can make. Now, dramas and all that is basically how that's going to be evolving for the past in this year's era. Where a friend of mine of Weather, you know how that goes down, right? She's a special YouTuber. Okay, and this quote I'm about to say, that it's going to hit you pretty hard when I'm about to go deep into it. And I'll explain it on the seat of my bed. Now, if you really want to say this in the most wisest way, what I would suggest is simply telling it like this. If you ever, want to say something, that you better think twice before you go blast it out. That would be one of those exactly what I'm about to explain her side, because everything was taken because of the one thing of an opinion. And that's the key word right there for you. Opinion. Where basically my girl suffered from that. And basically it made no life difference unto her. And she wasn't wrong about how people were so concerned on their own shit than for even some of them famous YouTubers you guys may see on a daily basis that, well, deep down you would definitely know that you would see they kind of don't care about celebrity people, that for their own fans, for crying out loud. And just basically by its viewers. And that's basically the whole thing's problem for the past about 40% of the YouTubers out there globally today. To the nowadays time. You would definitely say that, hey, why are you saying all this just to the point without evidence? And I'll be honest with you, cover your ears. Fuck it up and get your ass out of your freaking head, bud. I've been more than clear more than once since some of the videos that I put in the category important stuff for the channel. And did I never once go funky about it? No. Because what I do is basically telling you guys the whole thing that you should probably take note of. And not just fuck it, I'm just gonna go toss it in the trash. No, that doesn't work like that for me. Because that's what most people would do. Even you guys, that some I may know that, even for the guys that are new, that you're just scrolling to random channels and you're just thinking I'm just doing this for fun. No. No. You would be so wrong, buddy, that you better say psych before I would tell you this now. That you guys need to grow the fuck up. that for those who just comes here for views, entertainment, and simply all of the above. That's just versus the importance of the ignorancy of it all. 2. Needs. Yes, I made it sound like a thing, but this is the part where I did this explanation in that way for a reason. Because even for people like me, it's not exactly as easy for to say the simple words because, well, bam, you would just have your answer and you assume you would just click off a video. And I'm going to keep you around for that way, since I appreciate you guys that have a deep heart under concerning, but I know if some of my subscribers do because, well, some of them just want to help another. And what do you think I do for some videos that are just simply for that? I'm not just a content creator for just simply making entertainment videos, as the About Me says. But do I have to put it there? No, because it's my option. Now, I know what you're going to say next, that, hey, why is that not important? Well, I'll tell you. That's because you simply have to listen to what they say. That's the part where they always get this thing wrong. Where I will tag about this in this keyword that you'll see if you see the tags below. Where hashtag listen to what they say. And that's something of a big quote you can always, all of us are going to need to rely on for the next part of our lives. That basically no one's willing to accept it. I mean, hey, do you think that was easy for me to accept it too? And I'm not as a stroller than most people out there that would just do their lottos and do it on their own thing. Yes, I may do that for some of my time, but that's only because, well, hey, as my previous quotes would say, if you don't take care of yourself, you won't continue to help the others that you want to do. If you just keep pushing yourself over to the limit. Well, that's something you would also keep relying on next, where there is some quotes out there you're going to have to learn that I don't even need to have to say for just to hear it out of me. But it's from other people that made the quote out there for us. And honestly, guys, I just want to hear you guys' opinions. You're going to have to comment this, and yes, that's why it said that in the title. Because, well, people that, I know some people won't, but for those who are like, comment if you do have a wholehearted thoughts. Just like anyone else would that also realizes the same concept. When it comes to just simply listening to one another. And I do it for anyone that, and people I know who are watching this, and whether, well, this is for you. For you to say the same thing. I've always taught them different things. Some friends even learned based off of me because I've seen how it all works and how it makes a difference. I can still resolve it to one another, but deep down, you're gonna have to. This is always the thing that comes down to one last major thing that people just need to have more on the concept of patience. Yeah, it may sound like a different thing, like whether it's a game developer that goes big for huge updates for fantasy little horror games, or just something that you guys just want it now, then don't want to wait. Where deep down, you're going to have to and suck it up. Because you can even do that for your friends. And hey, even with the bags under my eyes, you can guys clearly see that I've done it for Avery. Well, hey, it's not exactly my fault that I have a much more bigger heart than, let's just say, a good chunk of the people, about like 50% out there that would explain this kind of video, or even bothering simply making this video in particular just to say it all loud. The point is, once you've connect all the pieces I said of each and every quote, you will definitely get the meaning why. And maybe that could be you guys, but you don't have to be like this always. You just gotta simply listen to them out. And then a big change will definitely relieve your weight less off your shoulders. And mine certainly did it once I do some certain Vince videos that you saw in the past, for those who stuck around. But I just do it simply for the heart of being for the good, better difference than most people would try to simply use it as and take it the wrong way. And I appreciate for those who stuck to the end. Well, yeah, it's a bit of a harsh quote that, yeah, I was not nice for the first half of the video. Well, that's the part where I'm gonna have to take this a bit more occasional from this point on. Well, and yes, even with the non-edited edition, that you'd think I would just edit some parts out that, what, it wouldn't be that simple to you for just simply to listen to? That's the whole concept you're gonna have to learn. For about the people out there who just wants it for just entertainment. I just want you guys to simply have some heart and listen to others what they have to say. Otherwise, I hope the guys who learned this today, that probably might have changed some of your lives deep down, where you might be even thinking about it as you watch the whole thing, and I'm about to end this. So, I appreciate you guys who stuck to the end. I'll see you next time. And always listen to what the others have to say. And you can make a big difference. You just gotta try.